Sunday afternoon baseball on MLB Network as we welcome you inside AT&T Park in the city by the bay. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. The Dodgers have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Richard McIntyre gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, short and sweet isn't what you want from your starting pitcher. How about in his last one, he only lasted 2 innings and was tagged for the loss. So I'm sure they're looking for much improved effort in this one here today.
Digging in, Chris Taylor. He will lead this one off today.
Left fielder, Chris Taylor.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if you hate Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. On a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Now batting, Justin Turner, as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. And the pitch. In there, 0-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, Dero, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman, Max Munson.
Striding in, Max Munson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. It's the Dodgers nothing with the Giants coming up next. You're watching MLB Network. Rich Hill starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And it's fouled away. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams. not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. He'll try again. 1-2.
Ball 2.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Waiting next is Austin Jackson. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, we'll see if the Todd father, Todd Frazier, can keep it going. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of them in. Very dangerous right now.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. His career batting line against Hill, he's only 1 for 10. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
1 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Another 0-2 home. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled, because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's Todd Frazier now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
The 0-1 delivery. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Jackson at second with 2 down. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Manny Machado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. Now a bouncing ball hit to Frazier down at third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
Striding into the box, Kike Hernandez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
A bouncer up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slapped hard the opposite way. McCutchen is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Nick Hundley. His career batting line against Hill. He's 1 for 4.
Hundley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. One ball and one strike to the Giants first baseman. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Line toward right center, and Belt is aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Jarrett Parker, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Here's the 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back now in San Francisco on MLB Network. Thanks for joining us today. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Swing and a little blooper to center. Crawford into shallow center. One down. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Settling in now, Brian Dozier. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup in for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Parker sprinting after it. It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So just like that, he's at third here with one away as we show you the league leaders in 3 base hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. In now, Rich Hill. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. So far on the year, Hill sitting a little under 200, which for a pitcher, of course, isn't all that bad, really.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Rich Hill goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Third inning, no score to this point. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for LA. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in, Richard McIntyre.
Leading out for the Giants, pitcher, Richard McIntyre.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's one gone in the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Kelby Tomlinson.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He went down swinging to start the home first. The 1-0. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
Into the box, Austin Jackson. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2. Now here it comes. Hit out towards second. On to first, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now, Andrew McCutchen. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready now, Justin Turner. He popped out at his first trip.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the 4th inning. And as we call on our team leaderboard, you can see he's up to 35 now on the year. Digging in, Max Munson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. Turner is on his way home. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Manny Machado stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. A ball and a strike. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is McCutchen, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
Next up for Los Angeles, Matt Kemp comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes, and he takes ball one. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. So striding in, Todd Frazier. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Frazier.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Driven nicely into the gap. He threw first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Stepping in now, Nick Hundley, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Hundley, the former Colorado Rocky, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. The 2-2 down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Frazier, the runner at third with no outs. The bouncer to the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, and 2, here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Standing in now, Jarrett Parker, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Parker averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. The 1-0 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0 on the way is offered at and missed for the first strike. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you can still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. This is pulled into right. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Into the box now, Richard McIntyre, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We played 4 full. San Francisco leads this one 4-1. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. Drilled right back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Rich Hill, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Dozier, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The left fielder, number 3.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-2 game.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 out with the man at first. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Giants out in front here, 4-2. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder.
Leading off for the Giants, center fielder, Austin Jackson.
First pitch on its way. Bouncer down the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Count 0-2.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. On its way is pitch number 75. And that misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
(4-2) our score here as we play inning number 5. One and 1 to Andrew McCutchen. A 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Todd Frazier now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. The payoff pitch one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Ready once again, Max Munson. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Hard hit ball to second. Tomlinson has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutchen is there to take this ball in, and Machado is down on just 1 pitch.
Now batting, center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Digging in once again, Kike Hernandez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Popped him up. Tomlinson has a play, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Brock Stewart enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 48, Brock Stewart.
Stepping up to the plate, Nick Hundley. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Nick Hundley.
First offering on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
The 0-1 delivery. Changeup in for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone into the right field bleachers. A solo home run by Nick Hundley. 6th home run on the season for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
In now, Brandon Belt, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And another foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Brandon Crawford. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
1-0.
The 1-1. Ground ball left side. Taken in by Machado. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting, left fielder, Jarrett Parker.
Stepping up now, Jarrett Parker. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Again, a 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby, the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 5-2 San Francisco. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Yasmani Grandal.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Onto the garden netting and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 22 on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Corey Guerin will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Evan Price will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 32, Evan Price. The batter, number 6, second baseman
Chase Utley will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Chase Utley.
And that one just missed outside. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Tomlinson is right there. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Brock.
Andrew Coles will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 60, Andrew Coles.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Yeah, I guess they lost their patience and just decided they were going to get back at this thing with 2 quick swings of the bat. Still down 1, but they definitely have momentum on their side now.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris.
Jock Peterson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 31, Jock Peterson.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Peterson is off at first with 2 away. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Now the 2-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Has a look, now the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Max Munson will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Price is going to get there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We've reached the 7th inning stretch here in San Francisco. It's the Giants 5 and the Dodgers 4. Chase Utley will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 26, Chase Utley.
John Peterson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. John Axford gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Standing in, Evan Price is newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First pitch on its way. On the ground to third. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Now batting, second baseman, Kelby Tomlinson.
Kelby Tomlinson will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Utley is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 16, Austin Jackson.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Jackson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses with a curveball. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the 2-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it 5-4. Derek Law takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And he takes a called strike. 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. And in a 5-4 game, let's give you a look at the starter comparison to see how these two guys stack up against one another. Ready for another shot now, Kike Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Tomlinson fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. A look at our line score thus far here at AT&T Park. You know the locals are happy. The Giants lead the Dodgers here in the 8th as they close in on a possible W. Coming to the plate now, Matt Kemp. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Yasiel Puig will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Yasiel Puig.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled on the ground to short. There is Crawford throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Yasiel Puig will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 66.
Pedro Baez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
52, Pedro Baez.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
The 1-2. Now a swing, and here's an immediate chance for the new guy as this is in the air to right. But this will land out there just foul. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. He's set, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive, 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
In now, Nick Hundley. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Career numbers against Baez. He's 1 for 5. Frazier, base runner at first with 1 out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants leave 1 They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mark Melanson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Batting in the sixth spot, number 41, Mark Melanson. Now playing first base and batting in the eighth spot, number 10.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Jackson. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. In is the second baseman Chase Utley. His career numbers against Melanson. He's 1 for 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Utley, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
Pedro Baez.
Cody Bellinger will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So 2 out here, and that extends the inning for Jock Peterson.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0 delivery. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Ready with the 1-1. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Bellinger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Jackson, still ranging back. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they've taken a 1-run lead. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Turner.
A fastball that just misses inside. His career numbers against Melanson. He's 1 for 4. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Hard on the ground toward short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the G-men. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Giants 5. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Brandon Crawford.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman, number 10, Evan Longoria.
Now at the plate, Evan Longoria, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting, left.
Joe Penn will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Joe Penn.
Popped him up. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Los Angeles Dodgers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Pedro Baez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Giants, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.